From driven about 5,000 miles for this opportunity, Jack Landers! Okay, so we have our challenger. Please to have the music for our champion, please. Making his way to the ring. Your Wrestle Unified Champion, James Pharrell!
Greetings Wrestle Force fans, I am Mark Sheen, and joining me today is the spectacular Oliver Peace, and we're kicking off this match.
We've kicked this idiot off commentary because he said it was tool commentary amongst other things, and we really do want to take this match seriously.
Because we're now live in Aylesbury, and this is our undisputed Wrestle Force Championship match, where we've got the likes of James Pharrell, the natural arsehole, against Jack Landers.
We apologise.
Oh, what?
Didn't see that coming.
Jumping
Oh my.
before the bell, and now you could know why I called him that name.
Indeed, I can understand why you would. After how he won the belts from you. This is a rematch from Guildford 3 shows ago. What a physical. Although it started methodically and slow in Guildford, James Pharrell has just blasted Jack, barely as the bell rang. Jack hasn't backed down an inch.
It was before the bell rang, and then Jack Landers fighting back now, whipping him off, leaping him reversely into a drop kick.
Well, James Pharrell's game plan hasn't worked. James Landers just spun out. That's the strength of Jack Landers. Total well head scissors. Well, Jack Landers has actually taken the early advantage, despite James Pharrell's best efforts jumping in with such ferocity and intensity.
This is a title match for James Pharrell's championship titles that he won in Whitford. Whittam, that's the right one. I get them two venues confused.
But indeed, this is his 4th defence, I think.
What a dive from Jack Landers, diving onto James Pharrell.
Jack Landers has got James Pharrell's number. These two picking off where they left at Guildford. It was such a grueling, intense physical match as James Pharrell's matches are. But Jack Landers, it made Jack Landers more determined to come back and actually get the job done.
Oh, James Pharrell hitting him as he was trying to charge out that ring.
It looked like Jack appeared to be going for a second dive. James Pharrell beat him with an uppercut. What a match it was at Guildford.
I've heard it was very hard hitting and hard paced.
It was, as is every match James Pharrell has been in, against myself, Ollie Peace at Rayleigh, then against Seven Oaks.
Against me at Whittam to win.
To win the belts in Whittam. Well, that's when we saw the different side of James Pharrell.
Oh, and a nasty European.
Seven Oaks against JJ Lynch, and then yesterday in Dagenham against Kieran Lacey, all incredible physical matches. And indeed, the defence against Jack Landers 3 shows ago at Guildford.
Oh, and those are closed fists diving into his head, which are illegal in the sport of pro wrestling.
Yeah, this is one thing about James Pharrell. He harps on about how he doesn't break the rules. He certainly broke the rules yesterday. I'll give him credit. There was no real bending against JJ Lynch or against myself, but against Kieran Lacey, I am sure he pulled Martin in harm's way. And I think James similarly, I think thought that Jack Landers had his number, which is why he jumped him before the bell today. Jack Landers was that close in Guildford. Came that close to winning the WrestleForce Undisputed Championships. Jack Landers still battling back.
Jack Landers has always got that heart and soul in him. Oh, the caught dragon screw right to Jack Landers' legs. Jack Landers, as we've already seen in this contest, a very high-flying, talented wrestler. Taking out the legs takes out the fundamentals of his whole wrestling style.
Indeed, it looks like James is going to work on his knee. Jack Landers calls himself spring-heeled Jack Landers for good reason. He can really spring. But as you say, he's not going to be able to spring if his knee's been taken out. Perhaps looking for a catapult.
And now working on his leg, you see, as simple as a catapult to get away. And a clothesline. As I was saying, as simple as a little push off of the legs. Shows.
Jack Landers has the heart and resilience and never gives up. But indeed, he was shut right back down. That leg strength from Jack Landers, that's the second time we've seen it. Earlier on, we saw that he was trying to spin out of a Boston Crab.
And a back elbow. And he's going for that scoop slide, and he gets it! Even though he's working on his leg, Jack Landers is very impressive. He's got the power and the speed, the agility and the strength. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 of that beautiful running shooting star press.
Indeed, Jack Landers buckled after that scoop slam, but it looks like he's fighting through the pain.
Jack Landers is a very good athlete, so much so he's won 2 world titles in other companies over the weekend.
Indeed, I thought he might win the belts on Wednesday to add to his collection.
Oh!
Right there, James able to fall into the ropes, and Jack crotched.
Fall into the ropes. He intentionally threw himself at the ropes to crotch.
Well, I mean, that's legal. I mean, he didn't put his hands on the ref.
But crotching him.
Well, I mean, all in fair game. I draw the line at pulling a referee in harm's way, as he did to James Pharrell in his last defence. And I think James is rattled. I think much like he was rattled against Kieran Lacey at our last live event, I think he's rattled. He knows that Jack Landers could very well beat him.
100%. Jack Landers is a tremendous athlete as we've seen. Coming back from COVID, it was me and Kieran Lacey versus Jack Landers and David Francisco, where Jack Landers hit a phenomenal Phoenix splash onto me. Luckily, I had the willpower to kick out, but I was this close to not. Oh, what's he going for here? Oh, driving his spine into the post. A wrestling ring, the corners are made out of raw steel. Driving your back into that must not feel nice. Oliver Peace, as you said, you've wrestled James Pharrell at Rayleigh right after he formed the Prestige, the show after he formed the Prestige. How do you feel?
18 minutes, it was absolutely hellacious. I didn't back down during that match. I wasn't so eager to have another match with James. Now, Jack Landers, to his credit, is even more eager. It's as if he knows, he has even more belief in himself that he can win the WrestleForce Undisputed Championships. Now, that was a horrible spill he just took to the outside. Landed his feet first. That couldn't have done his knee any good. Didn't do him any good, period.
Yeah, he sent the shockwaves and landed on the floor all the way through his body by landing there, but especially on that knee and ankle that James Pharrell's been working the entire match. And another disgusting European uppercut.
And Jay, this is not where you want to be against James Pharrell, because he isn't going to show any mercy. He hasn't shown any mercy in this match. So far, he's not going to show any mercy going forward, I believe. But Jack just doesn't give up. Back club. Oh, has his head just bounced off of the apron's edge, the hardest part of the ring. And we only know what else James Pharrell's going to attempt now. Another back club. James's strikes are impressive. We hear them from over here.
James Pharrell used to be all about respect. But ever since he's formed this Prestige, that's got out the window. But so is James Pharrell's nose after hitting his head off that apron by Jack Landers. Jack Landers, as you said, very willing, very motivated. I think after that match in Guildford, he knows he can beat James Pharrell. It's not about
he
thinking he can.
After the hellacious match he went through with James Pharrell, he won the Battle Royal over the top rope. Battle Royal to earn this championship match. James Pharrell just floated over there, forearms to the back, suplexed attempt, it lands.
And a beautiful one. As much as I hate James Pharrell, despise him in fact, He is a very talented pro wrestler. I wish he weren't as disrespectful as he is.
He's a prestigious athlete. He likes to bend the rules. He likes to play. He likes to be very vicious, take a lot of liberties and stuff to the outside, yet he harps on about how he never cheats.
And at Rayleigh, he jumped all Tom during his match against Camilla and said the problem with pro wrestling is the audience, is the crowd, and that makes us act like circus monkeys, so to speak. James Pharrell has no respect for us, no respect for the company, and no respect for you fans. And that's what grinds my gears about James Pharrell.
Making that armbar stick though, and now adding a head scissors to it. Jack battled to try to get out of that armbar, and James Pharrell nicely managed to keep hold of it.
For the past few months, James Pharrell's been training with a very, very good athlete in Tom Chamberlain in a style called catch wrestling, and he's been applying that to his pro wrestling style for a while. Oh, and a brutal back elbow.
Jack was building up some good steam there. He ducked a lariat attempt that, as you say, ran right into the back elbow.
And now we can tell the crowd have soured to James Pharrell. At the start of the match, they didn't know to cheer or boo him, but now they know how much of a mug James Pharrell actually is. Oh, picking him up.
Could be a backbreaker.
Oh!
I mean, contrary to what James Pharrell believes about the crowd is what can fire you up, can will you on. In fact, we might very well see Jack Landers willed on tonight by this crowd if they cheer him on. That might give Jack Landers the strength and the fortitude he needs to keep resisting, to not quit, to keep fighting back. Even though James is ruthless, pulling him up by the hair now, the clapping at the crowd is what fires you up, is what keeps you in the game. I can speak from experience, is what kept me going in Rayleigh for 18 minutes. Jack switched it!
Beautiful snap suplex. A lot of us wrestlers here in WrestleForce use the crowd like a battery, like a spare battery. So when our energy starts going low, we charge up with the crowd, we charge up and we're ready to go for another 10 minutes, as you say. 18 minutes is a very long contest. And charging with a clothesline. And another clothesline, as you see, look, and it looks like...
But the head of steam's back, and this time Jack Landers putting it to good use. Handspring!
Beautiful handspring. Stunner! Right in the jaw.
James Pharrell's rocked.
Oh, the Spanish fly! 1, 2, oh!
Incredible backflip Uranagi there.
Even the crowd thought that was a finish.
That could have been. And James Pharrell wouldn't approve of this, but Jack Landers is getting the crowd riled up to fire himself up, and it works, James Pharrell, whatever you might say about it. And if you don't believe it works, just feel what you're about to get hit with by Jack Landers off the top. Jack was wise to it. Again. Springboard lariat!
That must be it. Another tight pin. And a forearm across the face there to try and get it, making it so much harder to kick out from James Pharrell.
That was like phenomenal parkour that Jack Landers just utilised to avoid being crotched again, having the rope trip him up. And could it be Jack Landers going up top again? Springboard, Jack is best in this. Springboard! Oh no, he walked right into that discus lariat by James Pharrell.
James Pharrell disrespecting, pushing Martin Raymondson.
But Jack's not done.
Kicking out.
James needs to keep his cool.
He needs to stop touching Martin.
I don't know why James is arguing. James should just get back to his game here.
We don't issue public warnings here in WrestleForce. We've got a very lenient ref in Martin Raymondson, but putting your hands on him is taking it too far.
And I have a feeling it's either the chicken wing's coming. He's looking for the chicken wing submission.
Jack's fighting out.
Everyone has pretty much tapped out to this pretty quickly thus far. Jack off the ropes.
It's an arm drag. Jack knows how to use the ring to his advantage. And a super kick on the bridge of the nose. James Pharrell's been taping up his nose because a lot of our athletes have been kicking him square root in the face.
James is down and Jack's coming to the top rope.
What is Jack going to do? Jack could do anything.
Oh, what a crash and burn.
He missed the swanton bomb.
Olympic slam, is it? He's going for it. Olympic Uranagi slam.
He debuted this axe whipping against me. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, well, a game effort. Another fine effort from Jack Landers. Commendable effort.
Thank you very much for watching. I've been Mark True. This has been Oliver Peace, and we'll see you all next time.
James Pharrell.
This is.
We're going to give it up for your champion, James Pharrell.
Thank you. We
And
know.
what?
We know.
And what?
We saw it. Well done.
Also give it up for your runner-up, Jack Landers.
Question is, when is Jack Landers going to hit a Phoenix splash on James Pharrell?
Never, because he's lost the next again. Now he's at the back of the queue. Because I'm working my way up to get another shot.
That's fair. That's fair. I think you're next in line, to be fair.